So now let's talk about gold and silver. First of all, I am not an expert on gold and silver. Even though I might look like a pirate with my pieces of eight, I'm really not an expert. So watch the videos with Peter Schiff, Ron Paul, just about everybody that you find on the internet is talking about gold and silver is pretty much going to tell you the same thing. I have just a little bit of twist on that to try and give you an example of why you may want to buy it and how to buy it. First of all, if the economy crashes, which I think it will, and that's why I'm buying gold and silver, your dollar, let's say I have $100 here. Okay, this $100 bill is going to be worth $10 in buying power. So for example, let's say I bought this video camera right here for $100, which is what I paid for this camera, right? So when the economy crashes, to buy this same camera is going to cost you $900. For example, this is 10 ounces of silver. So the 10 ounces of silver right now is equal to about $100 because the spot price for silver is about $10 an ounce. So these are equal. I'll still be able to buy this camera for the same piece of silver, but I will not be able to buy it for $100. I'll need at least $900 for the same camera. So it's not so much that the silver is actually going to go up and make you a lot of money, which it could, but when things crash and you have hyperinflation, silver could go up to $100 an ounce, it could go up to $50 an ounce, don't know, it's all speculative. But what we do know is your money, your paper money, will be worthless, and there's videos here on by Robert Kiyosaki that explains it, pretty much the same thing. So I'm going to tell you what I found out about buying silver. First of all, I've heard, and I believe this too, and I'm doing it, is buy silver rounds. If you could see this, if I can hold up into the camera here, the light's reflecting. This is 1 ounce of silver, and if we can get it focused here, it's not focusing, but basically it says it's 1 troy ounce, 0.99 fine silver. Okay, so this is basically pure silver. It's 1 ounce, but it looks like a coin. It's really not a silver dollar. It's really a 1 ounce bullion coin, but it looks like money. So people, when you're going to use silver also for trading, if I have food and somebody comes to my house and they want to buy some food, they don't have bartering, and they're going to give me these paper dollars, I don't want them. Give me silver, something of value. I'll trade for that. So if it looks like a coin, people are more apt to take it as a coin and use it. You can also buy silver ingots. This is a 5 ounce bar of silver. This one is a 10 ounce bar of silver. And you can also get 1 ounce little ingot bars like this too. Now, again, those are all fine. And if you can get these, buy them. If you can get silver at all right now, buy it, because you might be just a little too late. There's a place where I was buying silver here in town, and when I bought silver rounds like this, they were only charging me 50 cents commission. Their spot price, let's say it's $10 for an ounce, and I would have to pay $10.50 to get 1 ounce of silver. So now they're charging $3 an ounce per spot. So the same coin, say it's still worth $10, I'm going to have to pay $13 for this coin. But the problem is they don't have any. I call them every day. You know, you got any silver in, any bullion? Nope. Got any? Nope. Once in a while they do. They'll have 2 or 3 coins in. I'll run down there and I'll buy those 2 or 3 coins, because my goal has been to save some money, and instead of taking the cash and putting it in the bank, I've just been buying silver with it. So I've got a collection of silver pieces, all different kinds. But you can't get onesie twosies anymore. There's another place in town that I could order silver, but I have to buy at least 50 ounces, and they're charging a premium of like $5 an ounce. Meaning $5 over spot, so I'm going to have to pay $15 an ounce for silver, even though it's going for $10 an ounce. Let's just continue on for silver here. The other thing too is you can buy quantities of silver. Again, you used to be able to get it for 50 cents on an ounce, and now it's like $2.50 an ounce, but you got to buy 500 ounces. So do the math. If silver you're paying say $12.50 an ounce, you've got 500 ounces, it comes out to about $6,700, somewhere in that zone. So now you're almost forced to invest a lot of money if you're going to buy it. My recommendation is going with some friends. Some people you trust, of course. Get like 5 or 6 people together, each one of you buying 100 ounces if you can't afford 500 ounces, and get some silver, put it in a safe place. I suggest that you buy a safe or have a really good place to hide things in your house. The other thing about a safe is if the safe is not hidden, it's almost like, here's the money, come and get it, this is where it's at. They know where the safe is. Another suggestion is don't put your money all in the same place. I don't have all my silver in one place in my house because they find the safe, they know they've struck the gold mine, right? So they take all the silver that's in there, and if all your silver was in there, well, you just got robbed of everything. So take part of your stash and stash it somewhere else in the house or at somebody else's house or some other location. Maybe you get a storage unit and put it in storage. I don't know. It's up to you. So that's my thing on silver. Oh, one other thing why I get silver is because it's cheaper. 1 ounce coin of gold right now, I think it's about $800. Let's say it's $800 an ounce. Again, you can't buy it, even though spot price is $800. For gold, I used to pay $12 an ounce in commission over spot. Now I went down there to buy some gold, and they wanted $60 for a Krugerrand, which there are different types of coins to get. $60 for a Krugerrand, $80 over spot for an American Eagle. Now, what that means basically is on the silver coins are this way too, and gold, they'll have different designs on them. Okay, so a Krugerrand is made in Africa and an Eagle's made in America. The Eagle was $20 an ounce more than the Krugerrand, but the gold wasn't worth more. It's still 1 troy ounce of gold. You're paying for the fact that it's an American Eagle. It's kind of like a collector's item, but in my opinion, gold is gold, silver is silver. A silver coin that's an American Eagle. Liberty has a woman walking on it. I don't have one with me here. But those are like $3 or $4 an ounce more. And I'm thinking, why would I want to pay more for the same amount of silver? So don't fall into that trap thinking you got to have the Walking Liberty Eagles or the Gold Eagles. It doesn't really matter. Silver is silver, gold is gold, and get it as cheap as you can, because when it goes up, you'll make more money. And let's face it, if you're paying $80 over spot for a gold coin and you decide you want to sell it, it's got to go up at least $80 before you break even, right? So unless you could get 80 over spot too. So that's another story too, that I could sell even though I paid. This is the other thing I may not explain. I paid $10 an ounce for this. It was $10 spot. I had to pay $12.50 for it, maybe $13, I don't remember. But I could sell this right now for probably $18 or $20 all day long. All over eBay right now, they're going for that kind of price. Some of the coin shops that have them, they want $18, $20 an ounce, even though spot is only 10, because it's becoming rare, because a lot of guys like me and hopefully you are buying the stuff up, and there's not enough quantity out there to get. So it's getting hard to come by. What else would I say about gold? You know, I tell all my friends to do it, and not one of them has done it. So, you know, it's your call. Again, I have other stories and other videos of my friend Ben who told me to get gold. I didn't listen until it was up to $600 an ounce. Then I finally bought. I'm telling you, silver is a deal now at 10 an ounce, even though you're going to have to pay 13. Get some, because it's already been up to 20. Pretty much guaranteed when the economy crashes, it's going to go up to $50 to $100 an ounce. They don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing based on what the experts have said. But your call. Okay, so that's gold and silver.